the Diplomatico single vintage 2005. A single vintage means that it's just is made in one single year. But how often do you do that? Do you do a single vintage every year?
No, not necessarily, because the single vintage is a special selection of the whole our inventory from pot still double return 12 year. We select specific loads with a specific aromatic profile. Then we dump it and put into the cherry Jerez oloroso for 1 year additional for aging. You have 12 years before and 1 year for finish into the cherry oloroso Jerez.
But I mean, this one is obviously is from 2005. But I mean, when do you put it in? When do you put it in bottle? When do you transfer it from the barrels into the bottle?
12 years.
12 years. Yeah.
And then 1 year additional. Totally 13 years.
Okay. Good. But I mean, can you explain, because we have to tell you, I mean, all of these have had quite some age, but this is even more. But can you explain what happens for people maybe who are not that familiar with rum? What happens with rum when you age it? What kind of notes do you get from this? I mean, these 13 years in this example.
When you charring the barrel inside with fire, some component of the wood change, and there are create dry fruit, chocolate, coconut, spices, around the 20 flavor and taste that during the aging process interchange between distillate and the wood. When you smell, for example, dry fruit, the American white oak put the dry fruit, coconut, vanilla, chocolate, toffee, caramelo, clove, pepper. Yes, amazing. It's a quantity.
Yeah. All that is in here.
Yes, and the distillate. When you smell clear distillate from the distillate equipment, you smell and you feel note on the tropical fruit, for example, creamy, floral, herbal. It's a lot of the combination, and for this reason, the evolution in Venezuela, in our particular case, the evolution is very dynamic for our weather condition.
Yeah.
They are brief all the year.
I can imagine. I mean, this is very, indeed, very complex. It's a lot of things going on, but it's also very well balanced, and the aftertaste is just, it lasts forever. But David, I mean, when it comes to pairings with this one, what would you go for? Would you just, do you even need to pair it? Would it go with a cigar, or would that destroy it? What do you say?
Well, actually, we believe this is a very amazing rum. Of course, we suggest to drink it neat or on the rocks. Clearly, this is not a liquid for cocktails. It's just, to really enjoy the different flavors of 12 years of aging plus 1 year of finishing. So really you can feel these different nuances over here. And I think you know what you're talking about, Andreas, because we believe this rum, as part of our prestige range, is perfect, for pairing with a great cigar. Yeah. There you can find the different notes of both worlds together, and it's a very spectacular feeling, because you really can note the silky texture around the mouth when you're pairing these two products. So for a day like today, or for a Friday evening, having a single vintage glass with a really good cigar, I think is a perfect plan for everyone. Even for those who don't like that much cigars, you can find really interesting the different
smooth cigars. Yeah.
Taste with pairing with these two products for sure.